Hello everybody, welcome to Learning with Sylvie. So today we have a very special guest with us, okay? So we have an artist that is very known in the Haitian community. His name is Naderson, so I will let him introduce himself.
Hello, thank you for having me here. My name is Naderson and I am an artist.
I know you for a moment, and I remember when we were younger how like you started to draw and things like that. How did you think that was your passion?
I didn't know that was my passion. I just, back then I was used to do it just for fun. It was like something you do when you have nothing to do. So, but I always know that I was good at it, and whenever I'm like in a bad space, I always come back to the drawing. And even in school, I was like always in the back of the class, just drawings. But I never really thought that I'm gonna take it to like this far.
Okay, well, so far he's doing really great, you guys. You guys should just like check out his page to see like the wonderful work that he has done. Okay, so I know that you mentioned like you draw. So what else that you do?
I do digital design. Right now I'm still learning how to do digital design. I still draw sometimes but I don't share it on social media. I just keep it to myself. But I do sculptures, and I also write poems.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, even like, so if you look at some of my paintings, you're gonna see like some writings.
Yeah.
It's like ways that I kind of like know how to express myself.
Okay. What kind of things motivate you to draw? Like,
Get inspirations mostly from life in general. It's like any little thing that triggered an emotions or an idea. It's a way for me to like, oh, I get that idea. Let me just create something. Even in watching the movies, I could just watch movies, read a book, watch cartoons, and be like, oh, that's a good idea. Let me paint it and see how I could like manipulate it and create like an idea with it. So yeah, it's basically life in general.
from looking at your art in the beginning, you were like focusing more on like the black community. You were painting a lot of black women, things like that. And now I see you have different genre you're like doing.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with a different genre of arts, if that's how you say it in the art world?
Yeah, when I first started paintings, it was like I was looking at the Renaissance during that time, and then I didn't really see people that kind of like looked like me. So I was like, okay, if this is something I'm gonna do, then I have to like create my versions of how I see the world and people that I interacted with. So it was like all those people, like in the beginning, it's like people that I know, like my sister, create a portrait of her, posted it, and be like, okay, this is a black woman, then this is how black women should be, be represented in the world, respectfully, like positive light.
Yeah.
But now it's like I have commissions from different people, even if I'm not quite know how to draw certain things, but I'm still open to that world with like, okay, I could do it. So the fact that I know I could do it, I just I did it.
I like how even though you don't know how to do it, but you still do it. You still try to do it. That's how you go about life, When you actually do it, that's when you will be able to see like your potential. Have you ever feel like you unmotivated, like you don't want to continue painting, things like that? Have you ever feel like that?
I feel stuck sometimes, but that's not a reason for me to start creating. Even if I don't have any idea, any type I create a circle turn into different shapes, and then add colors into it. That is art, and inspirations will come to you in the moment, in the process of creating nothing. You know what I mean? Even if you have no idea at all, if you just start something, an idea will automatically come to you, and that's how you create ideas.
Okay. So I know that you mentioned that you create different arts. Out of all of your arts that you created, which art was your favorite?
I don't have any.
Okay.
I don't have. It's strange. Every time I'm trying to create an idea in my head, I have a perfect idea, but when I try to create it, it doesn't come as close to the idea that I have. So I'm never going to satisfy until I kind of create the perfect thing. But I know that will never happen. But that's how I grow, because I'm like, if once I'm like, okay, I like this painting. Now what?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So technically you're leaving room for improvement.
Yeah.
When I came here, I see this big painting in the background.
Yeah.
Like, it's huge.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff going on in that painting. What were you thinking when you were painting this?
That I know a lot of people was gonna be mad at it. No, it's not. A lot of people's gonna be mad at it because it's a little bit controversial. Not everybody liked the president, and then knowing that, I'm like, okay, nobody likes him, but then nobody creating whatever happened, and I'm like, okay, in fact I was waiting for another artist to create it, and then I was like, what's the point of waiting for another artist if I am an artist? I'm like, let me just be the one that created it. And whatever comes with it, I'm with it. The negative, the positive, the love, the hate, whatever it is, I'm with it.
Yeah. So I have one more question. So what was, because right now I'm in your studio, I see a lot of paintings. Like, we are surrounded by paintings and a lot of arts, because they're not just paintings. So which one of the arts that you created was the most challenging for you?
I think in all of them is like, except for like, well, the most challenging paintings probably, it's like a style, not just one specific painting. It's a style. Like, if I'm creating realistic painting, because I could create neo-expressionisms easily, like with my eyes closed, but then I don't feel challenged enough. So I always go back to create realistic paintings because there are rules in it that need to be followed. But all the realistic paintings that I created are more challenging than all the other styles.
Okay. Well, and from what I was hearing, so you like the challenges.
Yes, always.
Yeah, that's great. That's great that you like challenges. That will help you like grow faster in a way. That's great. Well, that'll be it for today. We were happy to have Naderson with us today. I hope you guys really like the information that we shared, and it was lovely getting to know Naderson. So don't forget to follow his page, Oursols, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment to my channel. If you guys want to see more video, please click up there.